ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Double Coverage World Cup wrap up episode 1. Off we go. It's begun. Ecuador, Qatar to kick off everything. We're going to bring you these pretty much every day, starting from right now. Sauce is going to jump in. He was a special guest on the podcast today, which was pretty cool. He was with the two thick boys, Manny and Jeremy, giving all his predictions, which was great. Let me get the great man. Where is he? Did I accept it? Probably didn't. Here he is. Here we are.
What's happening?
I'm back. I've disappeared into the wilderness for about 4 days. Had to just get the chakra realigned, Sauce, on my wellness retreat. And the wellness involves copious amounts of alcohol. Then that's what it was. But I'm back. The World Cup started. We're pretty happy about it. Let's not lie. And did you get up? Did you watch it?
I'll be honest with you. I fell asleep 15 minutes before the game, so I was trying to stay up. But I didn't watch it. I watched the highlights, and I'll tell you what, the highlights was literally one-way traffic for Ecuador.
They dominated this game. Too good.
I told people that, Qatar to finish bottom of the group was one of the best values you could get at $1.90. Some books were giving it, put it in the multi it up with a few other things. It was just ridiculous value. They were even giving $1.25 just for them not to qualify. Just crazy odds. They are shocking. That's the team that you would expect them to beat in the group. I think they're going to have immense trouble with Senegal as well. So they're a lock to finish bottom of the group. Qatar. I mean, it's disappointing for the home fans. I think they're the first host nation to ever lose their first game of hosting a World Cup. That's a record that they've taken home.
Pretty good. Good on them. So it's the only thing that they're going to probably be remembered for, this team. Obviously, there's a bit in it in the lead up with the closed doors games that they had, and some of the officiating stuff and the speculation, and everything that's happened with this World Cup. It's been getting hammered consistently, Sauce. As we saw, opening ceremony, that was all forgotten. It was a big coming together of cultures, and seems to be off and running pretty smoothly so far. The no beers is definitely hurting the World Cup. I don't know if you saw the Ecuadorian supporters, Sauce. They started chanting, "Where's the beers?" After they were 2-0 up. So,
look, yeah, it is what it is. I think there was always going to be an issue over that. I mean, they were supposed to have designated drinking zones and things like that, but they did a backflip. It's part of their culture. It's something that should have been considered, obviously, when the bid was taken by FIFA, but clearly not. They just want the money, so they'll just.
I haven't got an envelope here, do I? Yeah. That's how we get it down here in Australia. Just pull up the envelope, fill it with some cash.
That's what they've done. So look, it was always a danger to happen, but just got to enjoy it for what it is. And I mean, I believe there are bars around the city that you can actually drink in. It's just like the from the stadiums, around the stadiums, they've gotten rid of that. So, but we've got some big games on tonight.
Yeah, we do. Before we do get into that, like you said, it was one-way traffic, and the night belonged to Ena Valencia from Ecuador. Scored the pen, scored in the 31st minute, also scored a goal that was disallowed by VAR. So, not great on that one. I was a bit, what's happening here? But anyway, they got the job done. Like you said, they go on top of the table, and we do have some big games coming up, and it all starts with midnight tonight, England versus Iran. Let's just get your prediction on this one, Saucy.
Look, I think England will get over the line. It may not be as straightforward as people think. Iran, I've gone back and had a look at their previous games. They've versed some okay teams, and kept it relatively close. They don't concede a lot of goals. I think England goes out in the first half and obviously pushes to get that goal lead at halftime. And then, they'll be able to open up the game in the second half. But I think England, should win this game maybe 2-0. Maybe Iran sneaks a goal 2-1. They will get some chances. It'll just be interesting to see the mindset from the English team. I mean, if you're an English team, you look at yourself on paper and you should say, we're going to go out here and boss this game. They're the weakest team in the group by far, Iran, and we need to win this game by at least 2 goals, 3 goals, to get a good head start on the goal difference to, really boost your chances to finish top of the group. So I think it should be their mindset as English team, and I think they're going to come out and execute that. I mean, I do like them sneakily to win and have over 1.5 goals in the game. So that's something that I've boosted it in. I think Sportsbet's got like a promo, Donna. You can put like 3 legs, and if 1 leg fails, you get bonus bets back up to $50. So you can play with a little bit of value, with a little bit of insurance. For anyone who's not in Australia, well, clearly you have to find your own bookmakers that will offer you some sort of insurance markets that, some do. But I think they're going to be confident, and they should.
I think, as much as I don't want them to go out and do what I think they're going to do, but I think there's been so much talk around this English side. Obviously, we spoke a fair bit about them on the pod. They've been hammered with selections, and I think they come out and they slap Iran 4-0. Like, they just come and make a statement that we are good enough, and it was the correct call. It's either that or they fall in a heap sauce, and we're talking on the show tomorrow about where's Ivan Toney, and you should have picked him.
Well, that's why we
and where's
do these
Tamori?
every day, so we can give the live reactions and give our thoughts on the fly, because a lot can change in these tournaments. Obviously, any key injuries, that's a massive thing that can throw out a tournament for some teams. So, Doma, we'll move on to the next game. We both think England are going to destroy
Andrew wants to know, Sauce in the questions, who I'm following after Australia in the World Cup.
Come on.
And that is
right.
this man, right here. Come on. Is that even a question? That's the only guy.
You just gave us a big sue.
No, I can't. I'm going to keep a lid on it. I'll keep a lid on it till Friday morning.
See, Doma's following Portugal, and I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I've given Portugal, look, they should finish top of their group, but outside of that, I think they're going to have issues, and I do not rate them at all. I don't think they'll even make the semi-finals. I think they could be out by the quarters. That's just my personal opinion. So we'll see who's going to be right. But 6 a.m. Doma. 6 a.m.
Next one up, is Senegal, Netherlands. Give your take on this one. Netherlands coming in a lot stronger than the Euros team that they put out on the park. So I'm expecting them to have a pretty good tournament. They're a bit of a roughie in my book.
Big Verge obviously didn't play in the Euro, so he's back there shoring up. Man, I'll tell you what, the defense looks very, very good. And I mean, you can have a solid defense, and those midfield players can work hard. They've got the opportunity to play on the counter attack, especially when they come up against the better sides, where maybe they aren't capable enough of holding the possession in midfield. Netherlands should win. They should beat Senegal. Obviously, Mane not playing. He's out for the tournament. That's a massive out. That's a guy who can change, win it off his own boot. And Senegal don't really have too many of those players. So, I think Netherlands should win. Senegal could potentially score because they do have some, players that have, Premier League experience up front. So don't count them out that they can, bag a goal. So I reckon, Netherlands could potentially win 2-1. The bookies think it's going to be very, very tough for Senegal to score. They don't even rate them to even kick a goal. So, I mean, I'm hoping for goals in the World Cup. It's always more fun when there's more goals. So I'm going to go 2-1 result for Netherlands.
I'm going Netherlands. I think I picked them 2-1 as well, Saucy, in my tips. So same with you on that one. The next one is USA versus Wales, and that is the last game tomorrow. That's a 6 a.m. game.
This is literally, for this group, for them too, this is the game that's going to decide it. You know, if they they've got to come out and win this game, because if they draw this game, well, it's going to make it difficult, because then they're going to have to try and get points off. You know, obviously go out there and beat Iran, have to beat Iran, and then try and get some points off England to potentially finish in that second spot. Now, I mean, that's obviously saying that I think England has the capability to win every single game in the group, but they have to go out there and win this game. Look, I'm going to edge with Wales, because I picked Wales to qualify from the group, so I think this is a big game for them. They're going to be ready to, you know, have a big tournament. And look, the US side is pretty good. I mean, compared to Wales, like, you actually look, they've got probably more guys in the top leagues around the world that are playing at a bit more on a regular basis. Some not quite so as much. So, but at the same time, Wales, they've just got this innate ability to, you know, step up. You know, Gareth Bale step up in these big tournaments for his country. Aaron Ramsey, you know, even though he hasn't been playing, you know, he'll find a way to step up for his country. So, and we've seen it in the past. So, can they deliver again? I think they can, and they should win. I think it's going to be a close game. You know, I think they both got capability to score, but it's going to be a tight game. I reckon maybe even could be just like a 1-0 to Wales or something. It's going to be a tight game. Or I think it'll be blown open. I don't know. I'm going to go
be close as well, and I've got Wales edging out USA in this one. So yeah, that's the lead up into tomorrow's games. Obviously, we'll preview the 9 p.m. game tomorrow, which is going to be a ripper, followed by Australia's group. So we'll definitely get into those ones tomorrow evening. Yaz says England's going to choke. Ben says Southgate to get sacked. Andrew said, because I'm supporting Portugal, he hopes they lose. And Yaz says Captain America to score in the USA game. That's pretty much it, Sauce. We're going to keep them nice and short and sweet. World Cup wrap-up. We're going to try and get some people to jump on with us, obviously, as we progress through the tournament. We might get some longer format ones on IG. That's where you'll be able to find these. They're all going to get uploaded to YouTube as well, and the audio will also get dropped on there daily. So you have content galore from us. We said we give it to you, and that is what we're going to do. In the meantime, you can go listen to our World Cup preview from last week's show, or go listen to Too Thick Pod. Saucy, I was just saying you were on there today. Yep. I actually have it on here on my screen, and I'll hit the space bar when I finish up on this one and watch the rest of it. So, interesting.
Good fun. It was good fun. So definitely check those out, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll catch you tomorrow for another episode of World Cup.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Also, follow us on socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Talking all sports, double coverage.